Tina with Rusty Boots Records, and we are backstage at Country Thunder Music Festivals here in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. And I'm so honored I am sitting next to the beautiful, talented Cam. Welcome to Country Thunder, Cam.
Thank you. I paid her to say that last time.
No, honest to goodness truth. And I have to say, I have curly hair, and
Yeah.
but I'm so jealous of
Oh,
your hairstyle
thanks.
because I look at it and I go, I want my hair to look like that. How do you
Okay.
keep it so beautiful?
It will not look like this by the end of the set. If you guys are gonna come watch, you'll see it slowly start to humidify. But yeah, I just try and scrunch it. Use good product. And then
Naturally curly?
hide- Naturally curly,
Awesome.
but not naturally perfect. Everybody should always understand that. Anyone you see on stage is doing extra things to make themselves look good for you. Nothing's perfect naturally. It takes time out of it.
Well, Offset, you can tell me your hair care products so we don't have to plug them.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I'm, like I said, I am so jealous of your look.
Oh,
Absolutely.
thank you.
You know, I am just such a huge fan of yours. And Burning House, that was an awesome video.
Thank you.
And I actually love it so much. I watched your filming of the behind the scenes part of it. That was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
that house was actually on fire.
Yeah, we actually it was really cool. We got to do something great with the fire department where they have a bunch of volunteers that they need to train that you don't train in an actual emergency situation. You need a controlled fire. And luckily we could kind of pair the two where the music video, this house, actually the family was they needed this house to come down. They were going to rebuild, so that was good. We needed a music video where we actually set a house on fire, and then the fire crew and rescue crew needed a chance to do this practice opportunity. So it all worked out. Probably the biggest scare was my dress caught on fire from like a glass of flaming drink that dropped on it.
Oh no.
We had fire retardant on everything. Everything was fully controlled. And one of the good-looking firemen came and put me out.
Yay!
So it was a win for everybody.
I have to ask. This is my hometown area, kind of. And where is your hometown? Where
It's
are you
actually
from?
in Northern California.
Really?
Yeah, but probably how you guys, I'm guessing maybe you think of California one way. We actually think of coming up here in another way. We actually came up here to Elkhorn, Wisconsin. I don't
Sure.
know where that is.
Absolutely.
And we all just had a vacation up here because we think of how beautiful it is.
Right.
Just being on the lakes and stuff for you guys, this is our vacation.
Really?
Yeah.
Northern California. When you say that, where in Northern
So
California?
near San Francisco-ish, between San Francisco and Sacramento is kind of like the area.
That's a very beautiful area.
Yeah. John Party's from around there too.
Yeah. Redwood Forest is up there.
Yeah, exactly. No, I grew up with a redwood tree in my backyard, and that's what I would climb.
No way.
Yeah. Not all the way to the top.
Yeah, because they're a little bit huge.
Yeah.
Since you had record album, your single with Burning House, how is your career changing? Are you looking at the same
Yeah.
kind of genres? Are you going to go a little different direction? Where are we at there?
Is amazing. Where the first album, actually, I used a Kickstarter, which is like a crowdfunding. Like
Sure.
you ask your fans to everybody pitch in a little bit. So the first album, I made that with a Kickstarter, and then brought it to the labels, and I said, who wants to partner and get behind this? And Sony did, thank goodness. And so we put it out just like that. And this next album, what's so cool is I get to do it from the very beginning with, them Sony dollars.
Yeah, you produced and did everything on your own. At
Yeah,
Kickstarter.
so it's
Congratulations.
amazing.
That's
Thanks very
that's
much.
like for sure. Go get 'em, girl.
Well, I mean, it's part go get 'em and part, to be honest, people aren't giving a lot of shots to women right now. So, I mean, that's
Really?
okay. We know how to do our own stuff on our own, right?
Yeah,
So that's what you gotta do.
Absolutely. I know you're a straight up country girl, man, and I love that because so am I.
Yeah.
And what kind of influences your music with that? I mean, are
Yeah.
you looking at a different? You gonna stay country, like your roots there.
Yeah. For me, I think my songwriting just is country because it's storytelling and it has like an emotional aspect that can be poetic but is just rooted in what I think is the best type of songwriting genre there is. And then I think production wise, when you're adding in sounds, how progressive you want to be that's something that I love being creative about. So that's probably what pulls. But I'd say the songs themselves always sound country, just really inescapably country, which is wonderful. But that's part of what it. That's what I love about country fans too, is that it's not about the bells and whistles. You could be having all kinds of different things going on, which is great. And sometimes we're into it and we're feeling that kick drum and that 808. But when someone says something real and it cuts through, that's something that you only get in country music, and not all the time. But when you have it happen, you watch everyone's faces in a crowd and they all feel the same thing at the same time. That's what I live for.
Yeah. Well, you touched on that in your Burning House video.
Thank you.
So I mean, that was a personal life experience that you
Yeah.
wrote from.
Yeah.
So that really touched me
Yeah.
because it hit all aspects of it. You know,
Thank
that was
you.
really cool.
Thanks very much.
You know, I have to always ask these people that on the road, I'll have your guilty pleasures. What's yours? What do you like to do or go or listen to?
Yeah, probably napping would be the most thing that's not scheduled, but most of the time we're working so hard. I have such a great group of people. We've been a band of friends that they all write and play and produce on my album too.
Oh, fun.
So we've all been together for about 5 to 7 years, and all of us take it pretty seriously. Like, we'll party when it's time to party and be weird and stuff, but on a day-to-day basis, we're not the people that are waking up at noon. We're the people that are waking up before and after. Like, everybody's either rehearsing or working out or like planning next steps. So we're like a little group of entrepreneurs. So yeah, we don't really go too crazy in terms of guilty pleasures, but yeah, probably either. Yeah, I have to say, like, we don't even binge watch stuff that much. Yeah.
Napping. That's a guilty pleasure. You need to nap.
And
you need to nap.
when your songs come from dreams, that's kind of a good thing to do.
That's awesome. What can your fans expect from you in the coming year? Where can we go to find your new albums? And where can we go to get that cam music fix?
Yeah. Well, I actually just am finishing up showing the label the next stuff, and I'm
How
really
excited.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
sounds
gosh.
so good, and so hopefully, just by the end of the year here, there should be new music that's out that you guys can hear and get excited about. And yeah, that's gonna be. In the meantime, you can follow me. It's Cam Country, and you can follow it on socials. I'll kind of like let everybody know what's going on and when it's coming out. But pretty soon.
Well, that's awesome to hear, and I do appreciate you giving me this time.
Yeah,
You know,
so happy
and
to sit with you.
Yeah, and finding out a little bit more about you, and your fans will love to hear where they can find your music. So thank you very much. I do
Yeah, thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
And good luck today.
Thank
And
you.
enjoy
I'm
Country
excited.
Thunder. We're glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here.